was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. This is the Linzie Show and I am back in my studio. I'm so glad to be back. Today I am here with my special guests, my boys, my guys. I call them the crew. So this is a group of guys who have been together since the first grade, and I just thought it would be interesting just to share their story and their brotherhood and their bond. So thanks for listening. Audience, we appreciate you. Clark TV Network, we appreciate you. And let's get to it. I have my son, CJ.
What's up, Mom? What's up, Mom? What's up, Mama?
Hey. I also have Prince.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, Prince.
Hey.
Noah.
What's good? What's good?
What's going on, Noah? Hey, Ja.
What's happening?
Ja and Steven.
What's up, Miss Anna?
Hey, thank you. You guys have given me so much love throughout the years, and I just really appreciate it. And I just really wanted to highlight you for all that you guys are to one another and the things that you're doing in your lives, because you're really positive. And I'm hoping that this show and today will encourage other young men to bond together. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys as an adults, and I bet you guys are going to continue on as adults being bonded and friends. What do you think?
For sure.
Yeah. We met in Galveston, Texas, on the football field. I think that's where it started, on the football field with the Hurricanes, right?
Yes.
Shout
out to Coach Hilton.
Yes. Coach Hilton, much love. Rest in peace, Coach Hilton. We love him, right? So, yes, we started in Galveston, Texas. You guys were young. First grade is like right out of kindergarten. And look at you now. How old are you now? 14. It's still together. I think every year, at the end of the year, we try to get together. We got together last weekend, and went to Kima, right?
Yes,
Did you have fun?
Yes,
You guys have fun in Kima?
Thank you.
Yes, got to do it for you. So, what do you guys? You got a name for your group?
Well, I said the guys.
Yeah, the guys.
The guys? Is that what it's gonna be? Okay. And I know that you guys have sang. Yes, y'all try to do a little music group. I remember you being in my apartment once and dressed up. Okay, so why did some of y'all have your trench coat on? You had did we have a finger or thumb for the microphone, or you had a broom?
I think we used some brushes.
Brushes?
Temptation.
Yeah. The temptations.
I had to look the part.
Okay, so was that on purpose? Were you really wanting to be a group at that age? Because this was.
Oh, for sure.
I think it's when New Edition came out with the new show.
The new show. Oh yeah. I remember the New Edition show.
And we did Candy Girl with the brushes.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the only one we're missing. The only one we're missing right now is Cameron. He was so funny with that.
Shout out to Lil' Cam.
Yes. So we have done like parties together. We've gone to the beach. We had like barbecues on the beach. What else? What else? Some of the other things you guys have done
We
together.
went to the pool. Super Bowl parties.
Super Bowl parties.
Sleepovers.
Halloween. Yeah, lots of memories.
Sleepovers.
Oh yeah, Jumping World for sure.
Lots.
Jumping World.
Jumping World for sure. What you think of Steven?
It's one word. I can't remember.
Your mom has done everyone's mom.
It was recent though. It was like last year.
Yes, and everyone's mom has like stepped up and made sure that you guys stay together. So we got to give a shout out to your moms, right?
Shout out to my dudes.
Yes.
Shout out to my dudes.
Yes.
Shout out to my mom.
Yes.
Shout out to Mom, love you.
Hey, let me ask you a question. What is your most memorable moment together, CJ?
I would have to say my birthday parties. I can't say exactly which one, but my birthday parties for sure.
All of them, huh?
Yeah, all of them. That's a memory.
That's cool. They're different. Take something different. Yeah. So what about you, Prince?
I would say at one of CJ's birthday parties when we had gotten to fight and we were all protecting each other and we had each other's backs.
Oh yeah, I remember that at the Jumping World. That was crazy. That was crazy. Y'all stood up and made sure you took care of one another. Yes, I remember that one. What about you, Noah? What is your most memorable?
Definitely one of CJ's birthday, that main event.
The main event?
And then we all went back to your house and we just stayed up all night.
Lots of staying up all night. What about John? What was your
I'll
most?
say one of his birthday parties, but it was like, I think it was me, CJ, and Noah, and we went to church this one time. And that was just like a cool little moment, because looking back at it now, you know what I'm saying, yeah. When we went to that was at Houston Church?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was when Alexis was down here?
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay.
I'll probably have to say my favorite memory is probably on the football field.
Oh, that's cool.
Because we all formed as brothers.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's real cool. Hey, do you have a favorite saying? A favorite motto or a favorite saying? Let's start with you. Okay, go ahead, John.
That's crazy.
What about you, Steve? You have a favorite saying?
We brothers for real.
Okay. No.
It is what it is.
Okay, Chris, what's your favorite saying?
I'll probably say that's crazy.
That's crazy. With you too, CJ. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Something new.
What about your mom? Your mom or dad? What is one thing that you when you're mocking your mom or you think about your mom, your dad, and it just rings in your head? They're talking to you. They're on the shoulder. What do you hear your parents saying to you? Go for it, CJ. What is your mom? A saying or something, a quote or something your mom or dad trying to instill in you that sticks with you?
I think something that sticks with me is like when I'm playing around at school or like I'm not listening and I just think of you saying, "Boy, don't play." Like you just be in my ear, "Boy, don't play that. Boy, don't play like that." Focus.
I ain't playing with you too, right?
Yeah, you're not playing with me. You hear that every time.
What about you?
I think one thing is probably like when I'm like doing bad in school, they say keep the name good. And like in regards to friends, they say that you only have a few real friends.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good too. What about you?
Uh,
What does Miss Tiffany say?
Like when I'm playing around being goofy and shit, like, "No, stop playing with me." That's a good one.
I can hear.
Stop playing with me.
I can hear her say that. What about you, John? What does your mom say?
Well, something like she's a hater on me. So it's like one thing she'll say is like every time I feel like I'm looking good, got a haircut and all that, she be like, "Sit your nappy head and like something down." Every time.
She's playing with you.
I'll probably say when I feel myself, my mom would be like, "Who you think you is?"
You think you is, yeah. But you feel the love though, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Who's your favorite football team, Steven?
Cowboys.
Cowboys. What about Noah? Noah?
Oh, only got a favorite team. I got a favorite player.
Okay, who is it?
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner. Who's he play for?
He played for the New York Jets.
Okay.
He a corner.
What about you, John?
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Oh, we back to the Chiefs.
Nah,
I think we,
He's a bandwagon.
Bandwagon for sure.
I think we had this conversation this weekend about John and the Chiefs. Okay, you can be the Chiefs. That's right,
Since
Patrick.
2021.
Go. Stick with it, man. Don't let nobody change your
Since they
mind.
start winning.
Who is it?
I was talking about job.
Okay. Who's your favorite team?
My favorite team is the Texans.
Texans, huh? Okay, let's put it all Texans. CJ, what's up? Who's your favorite team?
KC.
KC. That's it. Keep it home, right? You know, we're from the Midwest. Keep it home. Keep it home. Hey, CJ.
Man.
Who do you look up to?
I would have to say probably you. And that's not even like trying to get brownie points or anything, but like for real, probably you.
Why?
Like you're very ambitious. Like you set goals, you strive for better. It's just like having that in a household and seeing that firsthand is very helpful. It's just like seeing a successful person in place right there.
Oh, thank you, son. It's my goal. That's you guys know y'all my heart, and that's what I strive for. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Prince? Who do you look up to?
I look up to my grandfather and my dad
Okay.
because they're good men and they're godly men and they are hard workers and they keep the name good.
Right. I agree. But what about you, Noah? Who do you look up to?
My dad and my mom for sure.
Your dad and your mom. Why?
Cause like they always want to do better. Like they always want to like do better and like keep going in life and get good at things. And like they're real positive.
Okay, good. What about you, John? Who do you look up to?
I'm gonna say my mom, only because like she showed me like like I can hustle, like I know how to hustle and work hard, and just like if you make a mistake, then you can learn from it and keep going. Like don't let that mistake stop you from whatever you want to do in the future or in life. Period.
Right.
So I love you, Mom.
Oh, good. What's up,
I'm gonna
Steven?
definitely look up to my mom and my dad.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, because he shows me what a real man is, and to have that in the household every day is like I love it. And then my mama, I look up to her because she made me strive for greatness. She tell me when to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
She don't let me quit.
That's
And
cool.
I love her for that.
All right. That's special, guys. You know, and that should show you guys that you have something very special and something that some people don't have. So, thank you for sharing that, and always cherish it. So, I have another question here, Noah. What is your purpose in life? Do you know it yet? You're still young. Let me, you know, it's going to change, but what's your purpose? What do you think your purpose
Purpose in
is?
life. I think my purpose in life would probably be like just to do good, like just like put good into the world, be positive,
Mm-hmm.
and like just be a good person in general. You know, be respectful, and like just be nice to people, and like just be like basically like be a good person.
That's cool.
Do stuff for people, like not just like for like the brownie points, but like just to like do it, be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool. What about you, John? What's your purpose?
Be inspiring to the little ones, like just like
Okay.
my little cousins and like the little people that's coming up and being older. I just want to be like a person they can look up to and just be like okay, like you know, I can know what to do and not to do, or like just get back to the community.
Right.
Yeah, because I feel like if you give somebody a blessing, then you're gonna receive a blessing.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Good thoughts. Okay, Prince.
I think my purpose is to have a heart of compassion and be a godly man and just like do it for other people and give back and like pay it forward. That's
Steve.
what I think my purpose is.
I think my purpose in life is to help little kids understand that no matter what you look like or no matter how people make you feel, you can do what you want to do in life.
Cool.
You can't let what somebody else say about you affect how you feel about yourself.
This is building confidence. What about you, CJ?
I feel like my purpose in this life is to do better than past me or even the day before me. And to always be an example for my little nephews and my little cousins. Because, you know, I'm like a really good role model to them. And I feel like if I'm not on that, then I'm kind of failing myself and them at the same time because they're younger than me and they still have time to grow. But I have to show them the stepping stones for that.
Right. You like being an example. It's very important. And I'm curious. You guys, I've watched you grow from, like I said, kindergarten, first grade, and to see how your mind and your mindset and really what you feel in your hearts. That's pretty cool. Hey, in line with that, CJ, what do you think your best trait is?
I think my best trait is to be able to try and stay positive.
You're a positive person?
Yeah, I feel like I am.
Yeah, you are.
Like I'm very charismatic. I bring the light in the room, I feel like. I'm trying to be humble here, but, you know.
Yeah, you got to know your strengths.
Yeah, I feel like I bring a happiness and peace and joy to people. And I like that. I like that feeling. So I like to continue to do that.
All right. That's cool. What about you?
I think my best trait is that I care for people, and I'm kind, and I like doing for others. That's what I think my best trait is.
Comes natural?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What about you, Noah? What's your best trait?
I think my best trait is being caring. I care for people's feelings a lot. Like if somebody's down, I want to bring them up. Like, I don't like seeing other people sad. Like, it make me feel down. Like, if I'm happy, I want you to be happy. So I think caring is my best trait.
That's cool. What about you, John? What's your best trait, honey?
I think my best trait is being goofy, because it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like in a friend group, it's always that one friend that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, just be funny and just like, I don't know, I feel like I just bring moments that like we'll never experience like on like in the future, because
making memories, right? Making those moments right then.
Yeah.
That's cool. What about you, Stephen? What's your best trait?
I think my best trait is like helping people, caring for people. What I mean by helping people is like if you need something, I got you. Like, and then like caring is like one would know it said like if you down, make me feel down. Like if I'm happy, I want you to be happy. Certain thing.
Has everyone had that experience where they were able to help somebody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, do that and it comes natural. Who wants a family? Just raise your hand. Like kids and family, wife. Is having a wife important, or are you just single guys saw your wife?
But it's like I know I'm gonna have like if I ever have a kid, I know I could be like, hey CJ, hold little junior for me. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm gonna have I know they're gonna have uncles, like great uncles to look up to, and that's gonna care for them.
That's cool. Okay, so but everybody raised their hand about the family deal, so that's good. If you, since you're right across from me, Nora here, what type of guy are you? Are you when you with a vehicle, with a car? Are you a sports guy or a luxury guy?
I'll say a Hellcat counting sports.
Yes.
A Hellcat counting? Oh, then definitely. I'll say luxury.
Luxury guy? Okay. What about you, John? Are you a sports guy with a car or a luxury guy?
I say I'm a luxury, because I don't like going past the speed limit because I can get a little reckless. So I said luxury, like a Tesla.
Okay, like cruising, huh? What about you, Steven? Luxury guy or sports guy?
I'm probably gonna say a little bit of both. Like, it depends on the type of car.
Okay, you like both?
Yeah.
Okay. Prince?
I would say a little bit of both because, like, sometimes I like to keep it classy and dress up, and other times I like to let loose and go fast.
So this means some people gonna need more than one vehicle, right? What about you, CJ?
I'm more of a luxury guy, like Rolls Royce, BMW, that type of thing.
Okay, like cruising. Yeah, I'm both. I think I'm both. I do like sports. You remember my convertible Mercedes?
Oh yeah.
It was a sports selection. Yeah, I like doing all that. Do you ever get upset with one another?
Oh
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure.
For sure.
Yes, a lot.
How upset do you get?
Real
Like-
Madden would change.
Fist fight.
No,
Yes.
I have never seen you guys.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
That's
but
weekend.
we patch it up fast.
Yeah, we patch it up fast.
Yeah, we
though.
patch it
Like,
up.
it gets patched up so fast.
We try to patch it up.
I have never seen it, so that's why I'm like shocked.
It's like a brotherly thing, though.
Yeah.
Like we all know it's brotherly love. Like we can get into a fight next day, but if one of us need each other the next day, we gonna all be there for each other.
Based on true story.
Based on true story. So when you come back together, do you come back one-on-one or do the whole group make you come back?
No, what's that word you said again?
What?
When we all came together? We
What?
have what?
Brotherly love?
No, like when you remember you was like, we was on the phone with Alexis and you said when we all come together, let's have a what?
Oh, intervention.
Yeah, we all have it.
Who was the last one? What was the last intervention?
Last
Oh,
weekend.
Last weekend.
Okay, between whom? Who?
Everybody.
What was up with that? You haven't
Everybody.
seen each other.
We
Why
don't,
would
we don't
you?
speak on that. We don't speak on that.
Okay, we'll leave it alone then. Okay.
That's great.
Which was my next question? What's off topic? What's off topic with you guys? What is the one thing or the conversation that we can't talk about it? Girls, what?
No, I say like, it's like more on like the sexual side of like not with another person, but it's like
Certain subjects?
This is what I'm talking about. But it's just like with people, like not a person, but with themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Pause.
What you mean?
Right.
Okay, well,
What do you mean by
there's
that?
certain subjects. Okay, we'll just leave it right there. Then, anybody else want to touch on it? What's off topic?
That we can't talk about?
That y'all just say.
Oh no, we
That
can
you
talk about
guys
most
been-
things. Like girls can talk about that. We
There's
can
not a
talk
whole
about
lot of
things.
things we can't talk
Yeah.
about.
Okay, that's a good
We
answer.
are open book.
That's a good answer. Okay, do you guys hope to carry your bond in the future?
Yes, of
Yes,
course. We definitely are. We definitely are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that one movie. What was that one movie where they were young childhood friends and then they take a trip every year? What is? Okay, it is a movie.
Sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, it
It do
is.
sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
It is a movie. Hey CJ, what is your favorite color and why?
I think my favorite color would be blue. I don't really have like a why. I like the complexion of it. Like I've never really went deep down into why I like it. It's just like the way it appeals to me
Mm-hmm.
is how
Okay. What about you, Prince? What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is definitely like blue also as well. Especially like a light blue.
A light blue.
I don't really know why, I just like the color. I like seeing it on things.
Okay. What about you?
Blue.
Blue. Come on
I
now.
like blue. Like for me, it like represent peace.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like a real peaceful color. Like the sky. Like I
That's
like
true.
blue. I like blue a lot.
That's true. What about you, John?
Mine's got like a little meaning. I like blue and white because it reminds me of like God, cause like the sky, and white remind me of like the angels and like the doves.
Okay. Cool.
My favorite color is I'll probably have to say purple because it relates to my grandmother that passed a few years back, rest in peace. But her favorite color was purple, so.
Purple, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's meaning. Cool beans. Cool. Okay, how do you, Stephen, manage stress? Everybody has stress. How do you manage stress as a teenager? What do you
Probably
do?
listening to music.
Listen to music?
Yeah.
What about you, John? How do you manage stress?
Working out or being goofy.
Being goofy? Okay. Noah, how do you manage stress?
Football. Like I can release my stress in football. I like get my mind off of things.
It's important because life has stress to it, and it's, when you're young, you guys already know, it's important to have an outlet. What about you, Prince?
I would say it's like traditional. What they said: music, football, talking to God, talking to my family, and stuff like that.
Okay, well, CJ, how do you manage stress?
I manage stress in a lot of ways. I sometimes go to my friends about it, or football, basketball, listening to music, all the combination. Like I listen to music while playing basketball outside in the yard, or around the time practice comes. That's when I get it in, and yeah, it just helps a lot.
Yeah, doing a combination. That's important. How important is it to you guys to be able to manage stress?
I mean, it's very important because I feel like if you don't manage your stress well, it could end up to bad things or decisions that you don't regret in the future. So I just say do like what CJ said and all of us said, like music, working out, sports, or whatever you love. Like I feel that's the safest and best possible way to manage it.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, we're going to take a short break here. It is time to go ahead and go to a commercial break, and we will be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back, guys. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll see you soon.
What is it, Julia? Why are you so excited, honey? Hey, do you want to use your talker? With Julia's autism, using a talker can help her find the words she wants to say.
My dog.
You want to do something with Rose, Julia?
Play ball.
Do you want to play catch with Rose? I think Rose is excited to play catch too. Oh, Julia, you show us so many different ways to talk together. Oh, and play. Good catch, Rose. Okay, give Julia the ball. There you go. Okay, throw the ball, Julia. Oh.
For Julia's family, early screening for autism made a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Okay, Julia, there you go. Whoa, another good throw. That's the way.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Hey, we're back. Thanks for tuning in to the Anna Linzie Show. Hey, tune in every Monday, 6 o'clock Central Time, right here on Clark TV Network. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We're back. Hey, I am back with my guys. We have been talking about a variety of topics and subjects, and I am just impressed with the answers that they have been giving, just watching them grow. So we're going to go right back into it. We have been talking about managing stress, which I really wanted to hear their answers because as youth and teenagers, especially in these times, the stress is a big part. You have your sports, you have your academics, you have your female friends and peers, and your parents, and your future to think about. So sometimes that can get a little overwhelming. And some people, especially your age, they get through it with support, but then you have to think about people that you know who don't get through it very well and who are having trouble. You all, I can imagine you all now can think of some people in school that, or people around you that you know who are crashing and having trouble with stress. What do you think? You agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so to have a set of tools and to have that support and to have the mind to want to be able to, maintain that positive or just the mental and emotional stress that life can cause, to have that tool, it's good for you guys to think about it. And you've all, shared your insight on it. So I'm impressed. Have any advice for anybody else who is stressing? Maybe a peer?
You gonna get through it, Another way you can deal with stress is like just going to your room, like calming down and like talking to yourself or like praying about it.
Mm-hmm.
Praying about it is a good way.
What about you, John? You want to say something?
I'll say, like, to be honest, a good way that you'll probably go through it is just, like I said, just do something you love or you like to do.
Do something you like to do. Mm-hmm. Anybody else have any advice for anyone who's going through?
It's like pray and have faith and believe.
Mm-hmm.
Get through it.
Take your time.
Yes, ma'am.
Breathe.
Do what you love and you'll get through it.
Breathe. Talk to people. What about anything else, CJ? Okay. Do you have hobbies besides sports? Stephen, do you have any hobbies that maybe the rest of us don't know about?
No, not really.
No? What about you, Josh?
I got some hobbies.
What are your hobbies?
I got rapping, singing, and I got like my own little business idea that I'm about to build.
What's that? What's the business?
It's like going to the beach, and it's like just like how like you got sand on your feet, and like how like you get back to the car and you put your feet in your car, and I know it happened to us plenty of times. It's just all sandy and all that. Like I try to help people out to prevent that by like cleaning the sand out their car or something like that.
Okay. So cleaning up the car, the sand out of the car? Okay. You do it now, or is this something you want to do?
It's just something I just had like in mind.
In mind? At least you're being business minded. That's where it starts. Don't ever lose that. Stay. If you have a business idea, don't let these snickers over here and these little giggles over here deter you from that vision in your mind.
Just one minute.
That's it. What about you?
Cooking.
Hobbies?
Clothes and cooking. I want to have my own clothing brand.
Okay. What would you call it?
I really don't know.
Not yet?
But like, it came to me like 8th grade. It was something about entrepreneuring, and like we was just drawing stuff. And I draw like do this shirt, and I was like, I actually liked it. It actually looked good. So like I've been thinking about starting my own clothing brand.
You can do it. Stay with those thoughts and go for it. The deal is you have the thought, but you have to put the plan in action. Work. And just like CJ was saying, how he watches me, you have to put those thoughts into action. Make those goals to reach what you're seeing and what you're feeling. But you got to put some action to it. So tell me, what's your brand? Is it urban? Is it dressy? What are you thinking?
Like it's really like a street clothing style.
Street urban.
It's like really like I dress like a lot, like I like to like look good, like have different clothes on and stuff. So it's really like my clothing brand gonna really be for everybody.
Okay.
It's like it's more, it has open styles to it. Like anybody from anywhere could look on my website and be like, oh, they have stuff for me too. So yeah.
That's good. What do you cook? You said you like to cook.
Cook. I like steak. I like steak a lot.
You cook steak?
I'm working on it.
You're working
on it.
Okay.
I like pasta. I like Alfredo. I like gumbo. I like etouffee. I like seafood a lot.
Is this stuff that you make? Are these items dishes that you make?
I've helped make. I know how to make like spaghetti and chicken, like the basics. I'm trying to like level up a little bit.
That's good, but you like it though. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you. What about you, Stephen?
Prince.
Excuse me, Prince. Stephen, there you are, Stephen. Prince.
I don't have any other hobbies. I like playing video games, and just like every once in a while, I like to go fishing, but I'm not really good at it, so I don't really go as much.
So fishing. Do you catch fish?
No.
No. Just like, who do you go fishing with?
My uncle.
Your uncle. Okay.
And my uncle TJ.
What about you, CJ? What do you? Any extra hobbies?
I recently started liking baking, like cookies and stuff for the house.
You're pretty good at it too.
Yeah, baking, cooking, and then playing my video game so far.
Okay, cool. I think you wanted to design shoes at one point too.
I did. That was back in fourth, fifth grade.
You still want to do that? You don't think so?
Yeah.
Okay. What football position do you play, Prince?
I'll play linebacker and tight end.
Linebacker, tight end?
Yeah.
What about you, Noah?
Play corner and wide receiver.
CJ, what do you play?
DN.
DN?
Outside linebacker.
Okay.
Right guard and DN.
Okay. All defensive positions, right? Right?
Some we got our receiver. No.
Yeah.
Tight
Oh, tight end is okay. So, Steven, why sports for you?
Sports is something I done as a kid. I think that's why I stuck with it for so long. Because something I did as a kid, my dad, my mom, my sister, brothers, cousins, uncles, like a whole generation, we've all done sports. So
This is such.
it's like something I keep intact.
Okay. What about you, John? Why sports?
I say it's cause like it's just something like I got raised up doing. Just like I wanted something to do as a kid. Like being the only child, just staying in the house all day. I was just born, so I just got put in sports, and it's just like I just love to do it because I love to run around, and it shows me lessons too in life. So yeah.
What about you, Noah? Why sports?
My mom and dad, they put me in it real young, and like my brothers, they played it. So like just being a little kid and seeing them play it, that's where I really grew the love for it. And like football is like it's really a getaway.
Getaway?
It's a getaway. I love the game.
France? Why sports?
No. I've been playing it since I was a kid, and my parents wanted me to play it really young, and so they put me in it, and I've just been in love with it ever since.
Okay. CJ, why sports?
Back at home in Missouri, I didn't really like know a lot of people, or like I wasn't really that engaged with a lot of people. Like I had friends, but it wasn't like a whole lot. When we moved here and I started playing for the Hurricanes, it was like I met so many people that I just clicked with, including these guys specifically. Like it just built a brotherhood that I found in it, and I feel like that's why I've continued to play it, because I found a lot of people that I probably wouldn't have like clicked with as much if I didn't play sports with them.
Okay.
Like you have to trust them actually on a team to be able to like say they're your brother.
Okay, so like a brotherhood. Those are good answers. How important is education to you from 1 to 10? So,
Like Mom always tell me you gotta be like a student athlete. So without education, without you passing your classes in those sports, you can't do nothing. And like she said, the first thing like our scout will look at is how you do in your classes. She said you can have the most talent on the field, you can be the best player, but if you not good in your classes, not doing good, not having good behavior, then that could cost you a lot.
Right, she's right too.
So I say it's very important.
Anybody else want to answer?
It's a 10 for me. It's a 10. Like my mom and dad, they real big on education. And without education, you really can't do nothing for real. Like what Josh said, like scouts, the first thing they're gonna look at is your background, your behavior, your grades. And in order to get in a lot of colleges like D1, you have to have a good enough GPA. And like so, like it's real big, real big.
Anybody else?
I would say it's a 10 because, like, student come first, and the people in my family, all of them got a degree, and the people ahead of me already put it into me that I have to stay in school and do it.
Education is it takes you places. It secures a lot of your lifestyle, right? You know, the type of lifestyle you want to live.
Yes, ma'am.
What about you?
I say education is important because you gotta be smart to do the stuff you want to do. Like, as far as Noah with his clothing brand, he gotta be smart to be able to do that. He a smart dude. He really is. But like I'm saying, like you gotta be smart to do what you want to do in life.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Like you can't be dumb and trying to go to a football team and then you don't know what you're doing. So you gotta be smart to do anything.
That's true. And you can. It's there. It's there where you can get it. What about you, CJ?
I would say a 10 for sure. It's always been sewn into me. You're a student before you're an athlete, and education is always gonna be there. I could get hurt in the game and never be able to play the sport I love anymore, and not be able to make the money that I would be making off of it. But education would always be my backbone for anything. And yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Do you find it being challenging being an athlete and balancing school, home responsibilities?
It can be, but once you get used to it, you learn how to manage all of it at the same time.
Do you find it fun? Is it fun or stressful?
It can be stressful, like Noah said. Like last night, I came home from practice. I just went straight to sleep, and it was a struggle because I know I needed to get my chores done. And you were on me today about my chores not being done, and I know it was because I was drained from school, going back to school, and transitioning from school, and having to do football practice. So I was up 6 to 4, came home, went to sleep at 5:30, and yeah, it just can be really stressful, but you gotta do what you gotta do in order to make it in life.
Go ahead.
Most definitely, like, I mean, it's always, like, it could be stressful, like, most definitely, like, for me, I have my little moments, and, like, you just gotta keep going, keep pushing. That's the only thing that's gonna make success out of it. And, like, it's fun when you get the hang of it, and, like, once everything starts going good for you, then that's when it becomes very fun because I guess you get a little bonus. So if you walking around school, they're like, "Oh, you in the football team?" So yeah.
I think sports could be stressful because like you gotta wake up, go to school for 8 hours, then you gotta go to practice for like another 2-3 hours, then you gotta come home, probably do chores. I know I gotta do chores, right? So like being an athlete, being a student, being a son, a brother, cousin, like. It's like that all comes into play with stress because you gotta come home, do your chores, stuff like that. So it could be stressful from time to time.
It's a balance, right? Right, Prince?
Yes. I feel like it could be stressful and fun, but I also feel like that it's going to get more stressful because we're in high school and there's going to be harder classes and things like that. But we just got to keep pushing and have persistence.
Persistence. And for parents, I mean, and I know you probably heard it, but for the most part, it's training ground. When you're home with your parents, it's training ground because when you go into adulthood, you're gonna have to pay the bills. You know, you're gonna have to keep the lights on, so that means you're gonna have to work. You know, you have a family. It doesn't change. So right now, and it may sound like parents are like on you, but we're really giving you a chance to practice it. So you should just, it's easier if you just own it because it's not going to get any lighter. But it's not that it needs to be looked at in a negative way. It's a positive way because it's growing you and it's preparing you for what you want as an adult, right?
Yes.
That's the bigger picture.
Yes.
Sometimes you're thinking, oh my goodness, I got to take out the trash, I got to do this, I have to do that, and your attitude towards it is you can make it stressful, even more stressful, or you can look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, what kind of man am I going to be, right? Because you're going to have to, like I said, keep a roof over your head. You're going to have to provide for your family. All of that juggling is going to be simultaneously all the time. So that's my little input there. What do you want to do as a career? Go ahead. What do you want to do as a career?
I feel like most of us is gonna say football, but like I said, education's gonna be my background, and I want to become a real estate agent and take over your property. Like you said, he's gonna give me a piece of the property, and just work on that and build on what you've already built on.
That's cool. Okay. What do you want to do as a career?
Obviously, probably be a football player, baseball player, and if that doesn't work, I want to be an engineer.
An engineer. What type of engineer?
Probably a maritime engineer.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
A maritime.
Yeah, like with boats and stuff on deep sea.
Oh wow, cool. When did you get that interest?
Well, I feel like it's interesting, and also my one of my great uncles, he did it for a long time, and he's pretty wealthy.
He's pretty successful with the engineering of any kind. Yeah. What about you, Noah?
Like CJ said, be a real estate agent.
Mm-hmm.
But I have multiple things. Like I want to have just one source of income. I want to have different sources of income. Like I want to be a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
I got like I forgot what it's called. Where you negotiate stuff for people. I don't want to just have one source of income. So I would like to have a clothing brand on the side while being a real estate agent.
What do you, now that you said it, what do you think it's going to take to get there?
The clothing brand?
The multiple classes of...
I know I'm going to have to go a lot of college.
School.
A lot of school. But I've thought about it for a long time, and I'm really set on it. Because, like what CJ said, if I can stop playing the game I love any day, and school is going to be my backbone, so I can start making money in football, but like I said, I want more than one source of income. I can have a clothing brand and be a real estate agent as my backup. So I know it's going to take a lot of work for that.
School, mentors, looking at people who's actually doing what you say you want to do. What you have an idea. What about you, John? What's your career choice?
Like CJ, no, actually I have multiple actually. So I've been wanting to do real estate and stuff. I've been talking about that. I even
You have been.
was looking up stuff up and was just reading how to do stuff and everything. And I've been wanting to do that. But also I'm getting more into technology, and I want to do stuff there. That's my number one. I want to do more. I like technology. I don't know. I just like computers and phones and stuff, and just working on that. But most likely, I really want to do real estate agent. That's why I've been wanting.
Real estate. What impresses you about real estate?
impresses me, like, I'd say, like, you could see yourself, like, doing this and, like, seeing yourself pushing yourself and, like, seeing what you got, like, a little piece of something and made it into something big and, like, just doing that. But it's just, like, just different things, actually. And it's just, like, you could, like, buy a small house and you could flip it and then you could just make it a good amount of money. And then just seeing yourself doing that inspires myself too. So.
Okay, what about you, CJ? What inspired? What about real estate or that you're interested in?
Really just like giving people the opportunity to see their dream home, like you do. Like you build things up from the ground up, and it's like, or I could say flip it. That's the technical term. But you flip houses, and you just make them look appealing to buyers. And I think I like the cleanness of how it turns out, and how when the buyers come in, they're amazed. Like that feeling of seeing how what you were trying to do succeeded. And yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I'd probably have to say basketball player, professional basketball. But if that don't work out, probably welding, underwater welding. Because it's like the experience, like being underwater doing all that type of stuff. Like
Underwater welding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll be a cool experience. But like if that don't work out, probably like some like cutting hair, owning a barbershop.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
cool.
like investment, like investing in Walmart, stuff like that. Something that I know that's gonna bring a steady income.
Invest in like stock marketing, that
Yeah.
type of. And what do you think you need to do to get there?
Hard work, effort, a lot of school, a lot of degrees.
Smart with your money, for sure.
That too.
Yeah. Getting around people and
Yeah.
that does it, and researching like you're doing.
But one thing I tell myself is I gotta stay humble. I can't dwell off of one good situation. You gotta make more. And I want a foundation for my kids. So they don't have to want for nothing or have to worry about needing nothing.
Yeah, and they have that example to make
That was
it.
Instagram caption.
What did you say, Prince?
Said that was good.
That was good. That was good. Okay.
Generations.
Okay. So, Prince, tell me then, what excites you the most?
I would say sports and like seeing like people at like school and like kind of like dressing up, kind of.
Dressing up excites you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like dressing up too.
Mostly sports excites me.
What about you, Nora? What excites you the most?
Going off what he said, sports excites me a lot, and like putting it on.
Putting it on?
Putting it on.
Okay. John, what excites you the most?
Definitely what they said, but also like since everybody busy and doing their own ways, being able to like spend time with the guys and stuff, and like just chill and actually vibe, and yeah, that'd be like a little like, oh yeah.
Hanging out
Like,
with you.
I feel like, oh yeah, we could put that on for pop out somewhere. That's how I feel like.
That was a good one.
I feel like something that excites me like the most is like being around my brothers. Like we just had that moment like where we like we all clicked. Like just last week, like we all clicked. Like, so like yeah, sports too. Thinking about the entrepreneurship too, stuff like that.
Okay.
Like looking into it.
Oh, just being able to look into the entrepreneur idea.
Like looking into my future.
Sure.
Type of thing.
Also, kind of what's exciting me is like girls, but like I don't really like talk to girls. I I get nervous around girls, but it like still excites me.
I was wondering when that was the girl stuff was gonna come because I hear it. The girl.
Spotlight on over.
You get nervous. You get nervous. Yeah. So we know who the forerunners are on the girls. So, okay, CJ, what excites you the most?
I think not knowing what's gonna come in the day. Like, I don't like to know a schedule like exactly to the dot what's gonna happen. Like, I like to be surprised, and seeing them. Like, I sometimes go like a whole year without seeing them, and it's very troublesome because like I was so used to seeing them every day in Galveston, and it just went away when we moved. But we find a way to come back together somehow, some way. Somehow, some way, we find a way to come back together.
Even with no clothes.
Making up plans with no rides.
Thinking of plans with no rides.
No rides, no clothes.
Trying to gather money for gas.
Not letting no parents know.
Didn't tell no parents what we doing, how we get in there. We just say we going.
You just go and try to make it happen. That's too funny. Okay. Let's just a couple more questions. Our time is winding down. Are you having fun?
Yes, it's a good experience.
Okay, good. I wanted this for you guys. In what order should you manage money? So, do you understand the question? So, money management. How should you manage money?
Get your needs first, then your wants. Like get what you need first. That's what we want.
I was wondering if that was going to be over you guys' head. Okay, what?
I do 75%, 10%. And actually, I didn't get that for myself. I got that from like a real estate thing. It was like a good way to save your money is having 75% to save and 10% to spend. And that's why I've just been going off. Ever since that, every time I get a little bit of money, on Cash App, like a savings thing, I put like most of it in my savings, just have enough money so where I can spend what I need. If I go somewhere, I can have a little bit of money. So that most definitely, that's what I do. And most definitely get your needs and wants because, yeah.
Okay, look at you guys with this good head on your shoulders. What about you, CJ? What sort of, how do you manage your money?
Definitely needs and wants, and then like I would say just create one side where you have like the money where you're gonna enjoy, like use to enjoy and have fun and stuff, and then use one for like maybe like your future self for sure, for like college or something like that. Just have like different savings accounts just for different occasions.
Different occasions. Okay, what about you, Prince?
I just feel like taking care of the important things first, and like all the other stuff can come last, and like just like the important stuff.
Okay, the needs and wants again.
Yes.
Steven?
I'll probably have to say how I would manage my money is like have a savings account. So like if I needed something for this right at this moment, I could be like, oh, I got a savings account, so I could go in there and get it. But like as of right now, how I would manage my money is if I had access to a lot of money, I would let my parents hold on to it because they know how to manage money better than me. They know that. So they can probably set up a bank account to where they can only go get my money because, I mean, I don't need control over too much money because then if I blow it all, then I don't have it on my needs.
Mm-hmm.
So stuff like that.
Okay, so making sure that you allocate your money in different places for your goals. So setting goals. Basically, I've always a firm believer that if you don't give your dollars a direction, it just goes wherever you want to go. So in life, you got to make sure that you are setting those budgets and standby budgets. No matter how much money you make, you still need a budget so that you can be a good money manager, right? If not, it's just gonna go.
I ain't gonna lie, Steve, ain't gonna lie. You better than me. Because if I let my mom hold a little bit of my money, that's straight up gas money.
Put your heart out there like that.
Just to clarify, what I mean by hold on to my money is like a bank account type of hold on.
Yeah, I got
I'm
it.
basically giving my mama my money.
Right.
Like, not saying I don't trust her, but I'm just saying I don't like giving other people access to my money except for somebody I can trust. So that's why I said my
That's
mama
it.
and my dad.
That's it. That's good that you have that. That's good.
Jock is working when he get home.
This is gonna be the last. What did you say?
For sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
What, I didn't hear you. But,
Jock getting the whipping when he get
oh,
home.
y'all getting in trouble?
Oh my God, for real, dude.
He's
So
all
like
right.
spending my money hurts. So
It hurts the soul.
Okay, so who had jobs then? Who had jobs this summer?
It hurt the soul. It
I
hurt.
was
Everybody?
trying to get one, couldn't get it.
Yeah, with the schedule.
It hurts the soul, Miss Ann. It hurts the soul. I had to use a lot of my money for like my clothes and stuff. Now I had like my mom said I had a job. I had to pay for certain stuff I did not want to pay for, like stuff that I needed. Like it hurt the soul.
Yeah, and that's important to feel that because money has it's an emotional attachment. It's emotional attachment. You spend those amount of hours accumulating or on your job, so you're putting your whole mind, soul, and body into the experience with money. So it's hard to. It becomes more of a respect, right? Did you have more respect this summer?
Knowing how my mom feels.
Knowing how your
like,
mom feels.
That paycheck you have people like it can go quick, just boom like that.
You seen all the love she has for you, right?
Yeah, that
Like,
check
my mama love me.
that shit go crazy.
Okay, does anybody else have anything they want to say before we wrap it up?
I'm looking for an after school job right now, so after basketball season, probably get into the bag.
So why are you looking for an after school job?
I be bored.
Just bored? Okay.
I be bored, so give me something to do, and I'm getting money out of it, so why not?
Yeah.
I will say, I am trying to contribute to something.
What's that?
Bitcoin. So I feel like people making money while they sleep. So I feel like I could do that too. But for real though, like I just appreciate you, like, and for like inviting me to come talk and spend time with the guys and talk and stuff like that. It's a good feeling and everything, and especially like everybody speaking what they think and just like you taking advice from what they saying too. So this really a blessing.
Oh.
Shout out Miss Anna for letting us come on here. Shout out Miss Anna.
Mad love, y'all know that, mad love, and I really do respect and appreciate you guys coming on, taking the time because school started. But thanks for saying that, you guys, appreciate it. So with that being said, we are going to wrap up our show, the Anna Linzie Show. But let's tell everybody how they can contact you. How can someone get a hold of you? What's your on social media? All your social media?
Instagram, Chandler.Dreamer1.
Okay. Prince?
That PMT Bliss.
How can I get a hold of you, Noah?
Instagram is @_Noah ISTHT_Noah with 3 H's.
Okay, you want to follow Ja? How can you get a hold of you, Ja?
Instagram, ja__.
Okay, what about you, Steven?
Instagram, you can catch me at Steve from 492 East.
All right. Well, thank you guys again, and we just appreciate your parents for letting you come on. I am praying and believing that you guys will continue this success. You're on the right track. Stick with it. Do all that you're doing right now. Keep God first. Hey, you heard it from these guys. That was a joy. I had a good time. So, again, this is the Anna Linzie Show. We will see you soon, Mondays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Times. Thank you, Clark TV, and thank you, audience. And say bye.
All right,
Bye,
y'all.
y'all.
Thank y'all for listening to us.
Appreciate y'all for real.
Make sure y'all follow the Instagram.
It's a wrap. Okay.
Alright, it's done.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have prediabetes? If you do, you're not alone. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. You can make healthy changes with support from this proven program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.